Yesterday was a pretty eventful day for anime, and while everyone was watching Attack on Titan yesterday, I was wondering when I was going to be able to get the opportunity to be able to watch the new Demon Slayer episode, and luckily I got around to doing that this morning, and I saw glimpses of what was potentially going to happen in the episode yesterday on Twitter, but I didn't know exactly what was going to happen, so pretty much yeah, we continue back off where we left off, obviously, from the last episode, but the action picks up way more than what I was expecting. It was obviously already getting pretty good from the last couple of episodes, with Tanjiro fighting the upper-ranking demon Daki and the Hashira Uzui saving his wives and Inosuke and Zenitsu, but I didn't know what they were going to do after a certain point. I didn't know what they were gonna do. Is Tanjiro gonna get a power boost, or is Uzui just gonna take down Daki and that's kind of gonna be it? I wasn't really sure what they were going to do because it kind of felt like the arc was kind of building up to Daki getting killed by Uzui, and then it was going to continue on with maybe another demon potentially showing up. But it sort of seems like it's not going to be him, and it's going to be up to Tanjiro and Nezuko being able to do it. Because Tanjiro is fighting Daki in the episode. A bunch of random civilians come out because they hear all the noise and the commotion that's going on outside because the two of them are fighting. And Daki, being kind of the asshole that she is, just decides to murder all of the civilians, pretty much in an instant. And then she realizes, because she gets the rest of her Obi back from where she was keeping all of the civilians, that a Hashira was in the area, and she was excited because obviously Muzan wants the upper rank demons to go and kill as many Hashira that he can, so that way that he doesn't have to worry about them anymore. And then of course Tanjiro and Nezuko as well, but she doesn't realize that Nezuko is in the nearby area yet. So after she kills a bunch of random civilians in the area, she goes and tries to go towards where Uzui is so she could fight him. And Tanjiro just gets really super pissed and gets a huge power boost out of nowhere, and I'm not really sure what happened. Because the way that they kind of just sort of explain it is that the whole time he's making references to stuff that his dad said before in the past, and Daki's able to see memories from the past that belong to Muzan, because obviously it was Muzan that allowed these people to turn into demons and allowed them to be as powerful as they were. So because of that, that allows them to be able to see into his memories and past events that have happened to him before. So the little flashback and seeing into Muzan's memories at least allowed us to see the connection between him and Tanjiro, because obviously it was in connection to Tanjiro's father, but we still don't really know what happened. All we know that what happened in the flashback memory was that Tanjiro was making a lot of references and was saying similar things that Tanjiro's dad was saying before in the past to Muzan. But we don't know what happened in their fight. We don't know what caused Muzan to be able to either win the fight and be able to escape without getting any damage or whatever. We don't really know what happened. But it continues on. The fight goes on. Tanjiro is showing some really impressive stuff, and obviously the team of animators who are able to bring all this to light are making it all look very, very good. The animation in the episode is very, very good. But eventually Tanjiro kind of snaps and he sees a vision of one of his siblings telling him to breathe, and Tanjiro finally breathes and he kind of just shuts down, right? And so him not breathing and him getting really upset and really mad and furious that Daki just killed all those civilians and all those random people kind of just sent him into a fury that just gave him a huge power boost. Now I'm not really sure the explanation for that. Maybe I'll do a little bit of light research to see what's up with that. Maybe there's an explanation somewhere, but Tanjiro is out of commission for the rest of the episode, and Nezuko just fucking steps up. And obviously, she's not really comparable to Daki. Daki is very, very powerful in comparison, and Nezuko can barely regenerate as quickly as Daki can. They have a little bit of a scuffle towards the end of the episode, but towards the end, Nezuko also gets a fucking power boost where flower petal like patterns like go all across her body, and she gets a horn on her head, and her regeneration is faster than that of a higher ranking demons, or at least comparable to one, because even Daki says that. And she's just gonna fucking wreck shit now, because the next episode's gonna be the two of them fighting, and potentially Nezuko's gonna get a W, and she actually is the one that takes down Daki. Her and Tanjiro together, maybe? I'm not sure, but I guess only time will tell. That's kind of the episode, you know? And we see parallels of Tanjiro and his dad. We see the connection between Tanjiro and his family to Muzan, and where the connection is, and why Muzan really desperately wants Tanjiro to get, you know, offed, because obviously Muzan fought Tanjiro's father in the past, and that was probably the toughest fight Muzan had to deal with, and so he's scared and worried that Tanjiro might have the same capabilities as his father did, and he might be the only one to be able to go and take him down. And then Nezuko just gets a huge power boost, and she's also a problem, because now we have this demon sister working with her demon slayer brother, working together to get rid of any demons in their path and figure out a way on to turn people back to normal who were previously or currently demons. And it's just pretty interesting right now. There's not really a whole lot of explanation or lore going on. In the episode, I almost forgot to mention, in the episode we actually see Rengoku's father writing a letter to Tanjiro, and he explains that people who have the mark on Tanjiro's forehead, those people are the ones who are chosen for the sun breathing technique. But Tanjiro explains to himself and to the viewer, and probably in a letter back to Rengoku's dad, that he wasn't born with that. His father was, but he himself wasn't. He was basically given the mark on his forehead when he saved his brother from getting burned. And then obviously, like, the red shit that covers up his, like, little mark, he got that from the exam from when he was about to become a demon slayer. And yeah, it's sort of just kind of interesting now. We learned a little bit more about a couple of things, but of course the episode is mainly just all out action. But at least the action obviously looks good, because, like I said, the animators in the team there for the studio do a fantastic job, and it's honestly incredible. But that's all I really have to say. I'm not really sure what else to point out in the episode. Who knows if Uzui is going to be able to get to where Tanjiro and Nezuko are to be able to take down Daki. I don't know if he's going to be the one to do that. Zenitsu's still asleep, so he's just kind of there, not really saying anything. And Inosuke is just being Inosuke. And obviously Uzui's wives are there, and they're the only ones who can convince him to actually go and stop the demon from killing people. But I thought that was funny for what it was worth in the episode. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't have much else to say. The episode was really fucking good. Obviously, a lot of people are talking about it because for the obvious reasons. And we're gonna see more Nezuko fighting in the next episode, and see more of her power up. Who knows what she's actually capable of, other than just faster regeneration. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.